In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to find and open GitHub Copilot chat in Visual Studio Code. This is a quick walkthrough, but I'll make sure it's clear so you know exactly where to click and what to do if you don't immediately see the chat feature on your screen. First, before trying to open Copilot chat, make sure everything is set up properly inside Visual Studio Code. On the left sidebar, open the Extensions tab and confirm that both the GitHub Copilot extension and the GitHub Copilot chat extension are installed. You'll also want to make sure you're signed into your GitHub account inside VS Code because Copilot chat won't work correctly unless that sign in step is complete. If the chat option seems to be missing, this is usually the first thing to check. Once that's ready, look to the activity bar on the far left side of the window. This is the vertical strip where you normally see icons like Explorer, Search, Source Control, and Extensions. In that same area, click the speech bubble icon that will open the main Copilot chat panel, where you can start interacting with Copilot directly from within Visual Studio Code. If you don't see the chat icon in the sidebar, don't worry. You can still open the panel using a keyboard shortcut. On Windows, press Ctrl, Alt, and I. On a Mac, press Command, Control, and I. This is a fast way to bring up the Copilot chat panel, even if the icon isn't visible in your layout. Another reliable method is to use the command palette. Open it by pressing Control, Shift, and P on Windows or Command, Shift, and P on a Mac. Then type GitHub Copilot Open Chat and press Enter. This is especially useful if you prefer searching for commands instead of navigating through icons. If you want to use Copilot chat directly inside the file you're currently editing, you can open inline chat from the editor itself. Just click anywhere in your code so the editor is active, then press Ctrl and I on Windows or Command and I on a Mac. This brings up the inline chat prompt right in your code view, which is helpful when you want assistance without leaving the file you're working in. That's all there is to it. Once you know these different ways to open GitHub Copilot chat, you can choose whichever method feels fastest and most convenient for your workflow and start chatting with Copilot right inside.